Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. For the opening card for the day, we have Cosmos, which is also known as the world in the traditional tarot system. I just called it the Cosmos when I drew this deck. But this energy is an energy of flourishing and moving towards our goals. We're actually in a position to start realizing our heart's desire. This is a card that is ruled by Saturn. And in that way, it brings up a sense of responsibility and the need to, in some ways, cut the fat so that you can actually focus in on what your goals are. But overall, it's actually a really positive card. It's the last of the major arcana in the tarot, which is a number 22. And because it is a double number, it's considered a master number. So it really is a card of realization and stepping up in our lives. Now, the challenge that we have for today is the Seven of Wands. And this is an energetic of needing to set our boundaries and kind of hold some ground when it comes to the goals and wishes that we have in life. This is also an energy of a person who's hesitating in engagement, or is not quite yet engaged in what they are wanting to do. And in that sense, it's like if you see a project that you feel called to completing and you're right there and you're do I want to do this, or am I quite ready to go into this? And so this is a card of, having boundaries with yourself and also engaging in that which is motivating you and drawing you towards your goals and aims. The way that we're getting through our challenge today of setting those boundaries is the Page of Swords. And this is an energetic of communication. We have to communicate about things. We have to share what we are thinking with others, especially when it comes to boundaries, because people can overstep them, especially if we don't speak up for ourselves. And so to just consider that today. And also, if there is something that you feel like you need to engage in and you haven't, and you have hesitancy in it, this could also be an energetic of asking for help or waiting to see things in a new light, because this card is ruled by Mercury and how we see things and communicate about things. Now, the final card that we have today, or also as the overall energy of the day, we have the King of Pentacles. And so it ultimately comes down to our lesson of values. What is our belief system? What gives us stability in the world and in our life situation? And we may be feeling like that's been rocked a bit because we've had the planet Uranus in the sign of Taurus for the last few years, which has been upsetting stability for all of us in some way, depending on where Taurus is sitting in your natal chart. And so Taurus is also associated with belief systems and value systems and material things, because it's an earth-ruled sign. It's a fixed earth-ruled sign, so it's a really stable energy. And so it brings that up, if you... Right now we just went through a new moon on Saturday, and so we're going to start seeing the crescent of the new moon. We have already started. There's this tiny little sliver of the moon in the sky. And as it builds, this is a really good time to start envisioning what your heart's desire actually is. And not just envisioning it, but also feeling it in your body and in your sensory system, what it actually would feel like to experience what your heart's desire is. And in that way, we can thread our wishes into the universe. And as the moon gains light and waxes in the sky, and we actually approach the spring equinox, we also are entering into the new astrological year of Aries. So this is a new beginning. Consider this is when, plants sprout and come out of the ground and perennials start growing again. So this is a very, very good time, even though most new moons are. This particular new moon is a very powerful new moon to thread your wishes into the wind. So I encourage you to do that, and you know, in that way we can bring in stability and really rebuild the world and our personal world in the way that feels nourishing to our hearts. So with that said, I send you a good wish today. If you are interested in a personal reading, please reach out and we will make some time to make that happen. I send you so much love today, and I will see you again tomorrow.